eventually won, but only in the shootout. So can you somehow summarize it?
Yeah, I mean, we played a good team tonight. They work hard, and we couldn't generate any chances. And I mean, it came down to a goalies battle, and both goalies played well, and then ended in a shootout, and someone has to win.
In the first period, you had a lot of chances. It could have been 3-0 or something, but then it was more even. So did you what changed, or how come that it was more even then?
I'm not sure what happened, but I mean, it was nice to get a couple chances early and stuff and try to build off that. But we took a few penalties and maybe gave them a little bit of the momentum, and they made a few adjustments that seemed to work for a bit in the second period. But I feel like overall we both played a pretty good game, and both teams played well.
How much did you know about Přerov before the game? How much did you prepare for the game generally?
We prepare a little bit. The coaches do video with us before the game, and some of the guys help me out because it's my first year here, and they give me a little bit of a scouting report on the other teams and stuff and what to look for.
Yeah, so now about you, you are in Czech Republic for the first time, and in Europe generally for the first time. So how come that you came here? What made you thinking about Europe or something? And actually, it's only second Czech league, not even the highest. So why did you come to Kladna?
That was my agent. He made the call, I guess, and gave me knew this would be a place where they'd give me an opportunity to play and get used to the European style. I feel like my time in North America was coming to an end, and there wasn't a lot of avenues left for me to explore over there right now. So coming over here and playing hockey and experiencing a different culture is a great change.
So you played a lot of games in AHL. Can you compare the hockey, the fans, the atmosphere and everything?
Well, the atmosphere here is great. It's nice to see a sold-out building, and they're loud, and they make a lot of noise and support the team. But I mean, both leagues have a lot of good players, and it's a different style of game. But it is a comparable league over here, and I'm sure the Extraliga is right up there above the AHL.
Here is about the AHL, or what, sorry?
No, the Extraliga would be above the AHL. Here it's comparable to the American Hockey League and the East Coast Hockey League. So it's a little bit of a different style, so you can't compare it as sort of apples and oranges. And I feel like here there is a lot of good players that could play over there.
So what do you play in the future? Would you play for Kladno in next years maybe as well, or stay in Europe, or what are your ideas about the future?
Yeah, I've had a great experience in Kladno so far, and I wouldn't say no to coming back. We'll see. My wife and I are taking it 1 year at a time right now, and depending on how this season goes and how the team does and how everything goes, we'll evaluate at the end of the season.
About the AHA, we don't know so much, because NHL is very famous here. We watch NHL, we don't know so much about AHL. Can you tell us something about it, about the fans, how many people go to the games, how is the atmosphere there?
It's a good atmosphere. It's a league. It's the North American League right below the NHL, so there are a lot of players that will play in the NHL playing there, and I mean it's a good hockey atmosphere over there, and every town has their support network, I guess, and their fans, and it's not the same here because the fans here cheer and chant during the game, and in North America they more sit back and enjoy it rather than the rah-rah cheering.
Okay, so thank you and enjoy.
Thank you.